Flexible working is really important to me. I have co-parenting responsibility with my 3 children, with my ex-wife, and flexible working means that I'm able to be back and seeing them during the week, even though I'm working all over the country, up and down the country, a long way from home and therefore having to stay away. But actually flexible working means I can do that, and it's as black and white as saying I couldn't do the job if I couldn't be working flexibly.
In terms of the change program that we embarked upon, I guess the first thing to realise was this wasn't just about doing an internal website that people could look at. We had to do a lot more than that. This is a cultural change program, so we needed to make it good. Actually, even more than that, we need to make it positive for people to talk about their flexible working practices and to help EY respond to them. Our underlying philosophy is that we can get the best out of people by making accommodations to them. That really does propel forward our business advantage, and that makes us more powerful in the marketplace, and that's got to be good for an organisation like us. And once we as a board had agreed that, it felt very clear to us that we had to put in place a formal and proper change programme to staff and resource it adequately, and to put together a programme that would make sure that our staff really understood a set of behaviours that we wanted to support around flexible working.
My first priority at the start of the project was to get leadership buy-in. That was achieved by developing a compelling business case and vision for flexible working, as well as identifying the change management approach to flexible working, which for us distilled down to 6 key behaviours that we wanted the business to adopt. As an example of one of those key behaviours was focus on outputs. People's performance should be measured on agreed outputs, as opposed to, for example, time in the office. What we want our people to do is to be open and honest about how, when and where they prefer to work, but they need to be realistic too, so they need to consider their teams as well as their clients. We then needed to obtain buy-in from the rest of the business, no mean feast given the scale of our organisation. That was achieved by appointing a specialist team to help with the flexible working implementation programme. We also invested in developing change agents within the business, generally senior managers who typically would be responsible for engaging groups of up to 100 people from within their service line or sub-service line. We also rolled out a mandatory 45-minute training programme which went out to all staff.
Making it happen in practice, we talked openly, we had those adult conversations about when I could be on site, when other people couldn't be on site. And we found a way of making it work that I reciprocated when people were covering and going to meetings for me, and I would be there on site when they're not able to do that.
The way we measure success in EY is twofold. Firstly, we focus on the adoption of the 6 behaviours, and to achieve that, what we've done is we've developed a flexible working health check comprising of 24 questions. In fact, the first survey results are very, very positive and we're extremely pleased with them. The second element is focusing on the financial benefits, and we estimate 15 million per annum.
Well, we're delighted with the impact of the change programme on our business. And I guess where we are at the moment as an organisation is that we lead our industry in growth. And I'm sure part of that is because we have the best flexible working programmes in our industry as well. And actually there's been an added benefit in that as our employer brand changes, so we're even more known for having flexible working practices, many of our clients have contacted us to find out how we've executed on this journey so successfully. And that's great for us because we get to build another relationship with our clients, and that's actually the heart of our business.